fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. If they post a pic of me deeply, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Since you one of my sports car, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age, showing money that I don't have as words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living a fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can. All right there, Kinsman. It's a special Friday night. You got your special haircut ready for the show.
Yes, special haircut. As I always say, my ears are lowered for tonight's occasion. It is not too often we show up on a Friday night, but we do have a special Friday night guest, Robbie G, hip-hop Canadian artist, going to join us in moments.
Now listen, Kinsman, you're not going to embarrass me and put your hood up and pretend you're a rapper because we have a rapping sensation on the show, right?
No, I'm not going to embarrass. I'm not going to embarrass you. I will not embarrass me. I'll leave the hip hopping to Robbie G.
Yes, you better. We can't wait to see him tomorrow night at the Top Shelf Lounge in Timmins. And just by commenting on the show, you're going to be in the draw. We'll draw it right at the end for 2 tickets to see Robbie G live perform. It's going to be amazing. That's tomorrow night. And also we have a secondary prize, a VIP pass for BeaverTails, Kinsman. Family.
That's
VIP.
right. We ran into Ray from BeaverTails. Ray, always a fan of our show, hopped on to give us a VIP family pass yesterday. And tonight, knew that we were throwing a bonus show together. So guess what? Another VIP family pass. And again, just like the previous family pass winner, which was Danielle Dorian LaCourse, you get to go to the front of the line with your VIP win. And we'll hook you up with Ray so you don't have to stand in line when he's there this weekend.
They're saying to embarrass me, Mark.
I'm too well-natured to embarrass you on the show. I'll embarrass you off the show, but not on the show.
Okay, listen, Robbie G's a busy man. Like he's on tour.
He is. He's got a sound check. He's actually in the stew right now. So let's bring Robbie G to the main stage. Where is he?
There he is.
There he is.
there's the man of the hour right there. I'm a little bit embarrassed too, Kinsman, because our theme song, I'm rapping in it. Now I'm wondering if I went to the Robbie G School of Rap, would I be in the novice class, or maybe I would earn a couple credits already? What do you think, Robbie?
I was listening to it. I was like, okay. I was curious. I was like, is this a record that's out? Is this a record that they're working on? Is this so that was you, eh? That was you rapping.
It's me rapping, not Paul Sabal just singing. He's the composer. He's a wonderful local talent. Yeah, but it's my attempt. But it's a real pleasure to talk to a real rap star. And I'm very curious. A young Robbie G, is he skipping sports? Is he right into writing rhymes and poetry? Did this start very early for you, or is there something that developed later?
For me, I love sports, and I'm
Yeah.
still into sports now. So when I was younger, before rap, my loves were like I love skateboarding, basketball, hockey, soccer, football, anything like volleyball, badminton, like anything really. Like I'm very I'm into sports. I'm athletic. I love getting out there. My mainstays were like skateboarding and basketball. Basketball I played more than anything else. But yeah, I really wanted to be like a skateboarder, or maybe a biker or something, a mountain biker, a trials biker or something like BMX. I don't know. But rap is what I ended up falling fully in love with, and what I stuck with, and has been kind of my livelihood for the last long while now. So I'm very happy to be doing it. And yeah, for yourself to go back to what you're saying, like definitely I would say I heard your passion in what you were doing in the rhymes, and I could hear that, and that's what it's all about. It sounded like a young me, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
Right.
this kind of sounds like some of my earlier stuff, you know what I mean? Like that's all it is like feeling the vibe, feeling the rhyme, and being inspired to just want to share your story or whatever that is that you want to put out there. So yeah, congrats on putting that together. And
Oh, well, thank you.
that's what it's all about.
See, Kinsman, once in a while, I get a compliment on this show.
That's right.
always about
I
you.
compliment you, but I don't think you take my compliments anymore. You don't believe them. We've been working together now 10 months. I don't think you believe any of my compliments anymore.
I don't.
When
I see you do a lot of interactions with your fans, and I see you talk to the fans, a lot of Facebook lives, and then I see you perform, then you chat with the fans, and it got me wondering, what's the difference between Robbie G and Robert? Because it seems how you speak to the fans and how you rap is the same person, but Robbie G has to be a bit of a persona because it's entertainment. Or is there a difference at all between the two people?
For me, that's a really interesting question, and beautifully put. Yeah, it's there's probably some sort of difference between Robbie G and Robert Grunbauer, who I am as a person, who I am as an artist, but I really like to be just who I am in all moments. Like that's who I am in my music. So I don't really put on any sort of false persona when I'm on stage. It might be some bravado, and it might be some entertainment involved in the rhymes and the storytelling and stuff like that. But at the true core of everything that I do is going to be me and who I am, and just the way that I relate to people, and am personable, and just I enjoy those interactions with people, and I just want to be who I am and not have to feel like when I'm making music I'm compromising something of myself, or compromising my own integrity, because then I can't sleep at night. You know what I mean? Like I would have a hard time. So I'm just trying to be myself at all times as much as I can, and love myself, and then share that message as well for other people to accept themselves as who they are and love themselves as who they are. Because when we really tap into ourselves and our higher selves and like accept who we are, it's unlimited potential. Like you are here for a purpose. There's a reason. And when you connect with it and who you are and the reason that you're here, it shines through, and everybody can relate to that. So, purpose in life. And I feel like that's what I'm here for, is just to be who I am, and to shine and share that example, and make my rhymes, and write my books, and spread my messages, and connect with people, and yeah, just be me.
Yes.
A lot of those messages, Robbie, Life Keys, that album, you wrote that entirely during COVID times. Can you take us through the latest album?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Life Keys is the new album. It just came out Very happy with it. Very stoked on the project. I got a new video that's going to be coming out soon called "Want It Bad" that I'm so excited to release to people. But yeah, I mean, it's been a weird year staying inside. Sad that I didn't get a chance to connect with as many individuals in the flesh. I like to be able to be on the road touring with different musicians, and that's how a lot of collaborations can happen. So a lot of this album was mostly focused on myself and just my own journey through life and the lessons that I've learned. So I put all of that into basically a project to be like, this is some of the stuff that I've learned. And you know, there's little bars in between every little song that just you can pick up on some sort of life key, some sort of lesson that you can use to apply to your own life. So that was kind of the concept of the whole thing. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I've tapped into different keys in my own life and opened up new doors for myself. We just purchased a new home recently, and that was a big, like, kind of life key moment for me. And just got married as well, so that was life key moment for myself. So a lot of cool stuff has happened in the last year, and I'm happy to be able to put a lot of it into this project, Life Keys, and put it out for everybody, and released a ton of videos with it as well. So if you like checking out videos, go and check out some of the ones that are out there right now.
People are laughing at me, Kinsman, because I have a pesky fly in the house and it keeps landing on my face. But I want to ask you about the song "Mask On." Now, is this something that you were really passionate about and you felt you had to release because you have this voice and people listen to?
100%, yeah. And even through the whole pandemic and doing the live streams and the shows, like just having that interaction and talking with people through the chats and getting their opinions on what's going on, I like. Yeah, this stuff's got to be talked about. There's some weird stuff going on with COVID. I understand there's a virus going on. I don't know exactly what let it out into the public. Was it planned? I don't know. The mask situation doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of just weird holes within the stories, and there's some weird stuff going on with backdoor deals with banks, with corporations, with the money that is being put into this vaccine, the money that's been put into the economy through these stimulus packages and all these relief packages for companies and corporations to help them through the pandemic. Yes, financial need is good, but in other chances, there's a lot of chance for people to do some corrupt things with this kind of money and this kind of exchange of wealth that's happening right now. And somebody's got to at least voice an opinion on it. I'm not trying to spread, crazy, conflicting opinions and making people be like anti-vax facts or like anti-mask or mask and pro this and pro that. I want everyone to just think and have critical minds about the situation, understand that there might be some manipulation, some sort of coercion, some sort of weird stuff going on behind closed doors, and we need to talk about that. And there's a reason why they're telling us to stay separated and stay in our homes and not gather in groups, because when we're in groups and we collectively get together, these kinds of conversations can happen, and we can start kind of unfolding, why is this happening and why do we do this and why do we do that, and come up with answers to that. And sometimes it's not factually based. I'm not a scientist, and I like to research and try and go online, but also speak to people that I know that are more smarter than me when it comes to this stuff, scientists and doctors and stuff like that. I was on the phone the other day for a half an hour with my family doctor, just trying to pick her brain on a few different things. Like, I want to know what's really going on. But yeah, I gotta talk about it. And that song "Mask On" was just a piece of that. And I feel really strong that that there's some weird stuff going on. So I just want to voice that. I don't know what it is, and I'm still doing the research myself. The biggest thing in that song is what I want people to do is that we're all trying to search for answers. We're all searching for answers with this stuff. Everybody's got a lot of questions, and there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fear. So yeah, just try and figure it out and have some compassion through the whole thing, and yeah, just hoping that we can all get through this, because it's some crazy times that we're living in. This right now, being on tour when this Vax Pass is being implemented is one of the craziest things ever. Like, I'll remember this for the rest of my life. Like, I'm on tour as this thing is literally unfolding in front of my eyes. So it's been crazy. But yeah, that song is just one of many that are to come about me saying what's going on. You know what I mean? Ball Drop was another one that I released recently, kind of just talking about everything that was going on last year, this year, and on to the future. So yeah, I want to use my position and my platform to talk, you know, and get and spark the conversation to get other people to talk.
I'm 46 and my son's 19. So, you know, the hip hop I grew up with is different than the hip hop he's growing up with. What do you say to people that they're like, you know, hip hop's changed. It's not as good as it used to be. Does that drive you more to show them that they're wrong, to bring out original, entertaining, unique music?
I mean, yes, there's been a big, you know, complaint or whatever that like the hip hop of today is not this hip hop of old, or that like there was more substance and more creativity and more soul maybe in the music, and now it's watered down a little bit and like made mainstream, and they're really, they figured out a formula for what a hit is, and then they're just trying to regurgitate that formula with other songs and replacing different words and patterns and melodies to kind of make a certain sound, and there's no real point to it, right? There is that debate, but at the same time right now in music today, I think more than ever there's tons of amazing voices that are like speaking the truth, really sharing messages, telling people about the power of their minds, the power of their thoughts, manifesting and like creating wealth for themselves and the people around them. I can name a few just off the top of my head. Joyner Lucas is one of them, who's been incredible. Lyrics will always prevail, you know what I mean? Russ has been killing it with that kind of stuff. Drake still always with the lyrics, just inspiring with it, you know what I mean? People like Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Like storytelling and putting that thought, and J. Cole thought. And I know those are two of the names that always people go to or gravitate towards, but those are two artists that are today, right now, making music at a super high level, you know, world renowned and acclaimed, and still making music that matters and with substance. So at the same time, there's going to be always going to be this cookie cutter form of music where they're just trying to find a formula and press play and try and make some millions off of it. But there's also going to be this other section of people that are just telling their story. They're real, they're connecting with people, and that's never going to die, no matter what era or what age it is, or how the trap beats sound compared to the boom bap beats or whatever. There's always going to be real lyricists and real storytellers, and those are honestly a lot of the times the people at the top of the charts, you know what I mean? Like they as along with all that bubblegum stuff, there's still like the substance is still there. So that's what I would say to that is like, it's just what you can find, right? And what you gravitate towards. Yes, if you're listening to the radio all the time, top 40 radio, you're going to get the same thing all the time. And very few, maybe 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 songs are really going to have something to it. But if you dive deep and you do your research and you check out what artists are really making waves, like there's some real music out there.
Yeah, really awesome. And I know Mark has a question. We can't keep Robbie G too long, Kinsman.
Well, can't keep you too long there, Robbie. You've got sound check in the Sioux. That's where you're playing, in the Sioux. If we've got any viewers tuning in from Sault Ste. Marie, or at Sioux Blasters tonight, get your tickets. Robbie G, and then he's at the Top Shelf Lounge here in Timmins tomorrow night. Question I wanted to ask you, Robbie, you know, for people who haven't seen Robbie G before, you know, maybe saying, you know, should I go to the show? What is Robbie G? What will you bring to the Top Shelf Lounge here in Timmins tonight? And for those you know, tuned in from the Sioux Blasters tonight.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. I bring a lot of energy, and there's a couple girls that showed up at the show last night in Guelph. And they said they saw me open up for Sean Kingston a few years ago, and they were like, honestly, Robbie, you brought more energy than he did on stage. Like,
no shit,
you are such a electric performer, and that's why we showed up. They drove from out of town to come and see me, and they had bought their tickets like months and months prior to come see the show. I was so stoked for them to be there. But like, that's the kind of thing that I bring, and that's why people will come out and see me, is because they see that energy, and it's like kind of this infectious energy. I love what I do, I'm super happy when I'm on stage. I'm really enjoying myself, and when you see somebody who's really enjoying themselves and doing what they love, it's infectious, and it makes you want to do the same thing with your life. It makes you want to do the things that you love, you know what I mean? So I bring energy, I bring a vibe that that hopefully will inspire people to follow their dreams and do what they love. So that's the kind of vibe that I bring. And aside from that, the music is creative, it's entertaining, lyrics, good beats, and a performance that's going to be unforgettable. So yeah, that's what I'm coming to Timmins to bring tomorrow night, and I'm very, very excited for it. So thanks again, guys, for having me.
We're looking forward to it. We have our tickets. Our viewers tuned in tonight have a chance to win 2 tickets. So we're going to bring 2 new fans to the Top Shelf Lounge. So again, it's going to be exciting, and again, a big treat to see you, Robbie. You're wrapping up a 10-date tour in hectic times. It's fun to see musicians out doing what they do best, and that's touring and performing to live people again.
Definitely. Yeah. It's been a blessing. This whole year has been just crazy staying inside, and all I want to do is get out and perform and be around people and do this. So yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. Thanks to all your listeners, everyone. I saw that Amanda there commenting. She's like, I've never seen Robbie G and I've never been to Top Shelf before. Well, you could do 2 brand new things tomorrow night.
That's right.
And, come out to Top Shelf. It's a really cool spot. The owner is incredible. Shout out to Laura Lee for always having me there, and just being super supportive with the whole community there. She's got comedians that come out, other musicians as well. So yeah, definitely come out and support. Check out the vibe there, Top Shelf Lounge, really cool place. So yeah, thank you so much, Joanne. Thank you. Thanks to all the listeners that were on here. Thank you to you guys for having me. And yeah, come on out. It's an intimate vibe. It's a tight little spot. There'll be seating available for you. You come in there, you will have a good time. Even if you don't like hip hop music, that's another thing too. If you're into rock or country or something else, you might enjoy this as well, just because it's a vibe. You know what I mean? And just having a good time and getting a chance to interact. So yeah, I hope you come out. And good luck to a couple of the people there that get a chance to win. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to everybody on here. And yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you. I'm so stoked to get up to Timmins. I love it. Nobody goes to Timmins. All the artists that travel across Canada, they're like, no, it's like this off this beaten path trail. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go do the little zigzag to get out there. I'm gonna come. So
well, you know what? You need to tag Timmins. You need to post to your Instagram from Timmins. Show these other artists what you're missing and what they're missing, and show that Timmins is not just a place to fill up your gas and move on to the next venue.
Exactly.
That's it.
Well, we're really looking forward to it. We encourage people to come out and check out Robbie G's Facebook page and the way he interacts with his fans, how he's passionate about his music. Someone said he sounds genuine, because he is, and he's kicking ass, Kinsman. He's kicking ass,
Kicking ass, taking names.
I wish I can rap just one sentence as good as Robbie G. Maybe he'll give me a blessing tomorrow night or something.
Touch me.
There we go. A virtual touch there.
Yeah, a little rub off of Robbie G. Now, we saw a comment from Joanne earlier. She had a comment knowing that you were going to be on the show tonight. She's like, "Will Robbie G perform shirtless? Are you shirtless at the Top Shelf Lounge tomorrow, or is that a secret?"
I don't know if I'll be shirtless at the Top Shelf, but I'll show you that.
No!
There we go.
Hip hop across my chest.
There you go, Joanne.
The day that I died. So yeah, who knows? You never know what could happen.
Awesome. There.
Your turn now, Kinsman. It's your turn, Mark.
You just made Joanne's night right there.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone's going to sleep well. All right. We'll let you go. We'll talk more tomorrow night, but really looking forward to it. And thanks for your time.
Yeah,
really
no
appreciate
problem.
it, Robbie.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.
Take care, Robbie. We'll see you
care.
tomorrow night.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
What an awesome guy, right, Kinsman? Like this, he's right. It is not easy to tour right now, but I go to his Facebook page and watch his lives with his fans. You can tell he's the real deal. Of course, the talent's there, but it's more like the attitude, the professionalism, his interaction, being genuine. And he's a Canadian star.
He's a Canadian superstar, and again, talking. I love hearing artists who love coming to Timmins and talking about our local businesses and business owners. Laura Lee, she's just amazing at Top Shelf Lounge, and you can hear it in his voice. He loves performing at Top Shelf Lounge, and we love Laura Lee. You know why? Because Laura Lee messaged us today. Guess what she's got in the fridge for tomorrow night?
Oh, look at you.
At the Top Shelf Lounge, our KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 Blonde Ale beers from Full Beard. She went and picked up a fridge, and there she goes. And we're going to be able to sip on those cans tomorrow night. It's going to be fun.
All right, so let's give away some tickets, Kinsman. I'm going to share my screen.
That's right.
Okay.
And again, yes, this is a condensed show. We had plans to have Robbie G on earlier in the week, but obviously with his tour schedule, it was tough to get him on. So we said, you know what, let's make this special Friday night show, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah, you got it, pal. All right, so
Ready to go?
We'll be there tomorrow night. So this one is for the 2 tickets to see Robbie G tomorrow night at the Top Shelf Lounge. Here's the draw, my friend.
Here we go. Who is going to the Top Shelf Lounge? And keep in mind, we have the tickets. We'll reach out to you and email you your tickets tonight. Barry Goocher is going. There's Barry.
Barry lives in Timmins, right?
I do believe. Yes, he does. I think he does. Barry's the one who comments on our show all the time.
I know who Barry is. I just wanted to make
sure.
I
think Barry.
We'll see him there tomorrow night.
There you go. Congratulations, Barry. We'll hook you up. We've got again the e-tickets, and we'll get Barry's email. Barry, just inbox your email to myself right now, and we'll hook you up with those tickets and see you tomorrow night.
All right, Kinsman.
We're
giving away a VIP pass for BeaverTails. We were there today, my friend. And I got to tell you something. These flies are driving me nuts, pal. They're driving me nuts.
Maybe you've got like a dead body beneath the basement.
It's a Great Dane
right?
in their mouth.
Right? Who was in your place before you guys moved in? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're at that state of decay now. Maybe we'll
they're on my nose. They're on my head.
Over there.
On my nose. Okay, this is the VIP family pass for BeaverTails.
All right. This is for the VIP, and keep in mind, don't have to stand in line. Ray, we've got it. We're like this with good old Ray. Hey, Amanda St. Jean, there she goes, is going to not stand in line, and we're going to hook Amanda up with the direct line to Ray, and Ray is going to take Amanda's order. No matter how many she has in her family, she'll be able to hook them all up with BeaverTails, and then send Ray the order, and then meet Ray down there. And it could be a mile long, Jamie and Amanda, because of our VIP connections. We'll meet Ray at the front of his trailer, and he'll have her order ready to go. So there you go.
So I had a comment here. So Sarah was asking, how do you enter? All you need to do is comment on the show, and StreamYard, which is our software, collects the comments and does this draw. It's no longer that goofy way we were doing it before. So, and yeah, the flies are they're driving me crazy tonight, Kinsman. You probably put a nest. You were over here while you put a nest downstairs.
I put a fly nest in the basement. That's right. There's probably like an old pair of but like you've got kids, right? You've got your little guys, probably not the cleanest guys when they're down there in your quote unquote man cave. Maybe there's like a rolled ball of socks, from the summer, right? Sweaty socks that are in a ball somewhere, crustacean, a big ball of crust in the corner of your basement.
You were here swimming in my pool this summer. You probably left your wet shorts underneath the couch somewhere.
I'm not that bad. No. Now that I've got my little guy, when I took my little guys over there, I'm actually better at my cleanliness now that I'm a father of two young boys. So
all right, pal.
Can't blame me. I'm going to blame you still.
Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Having a beer already.
Well, that's it. Well, you know what? I wanted to kick back, and I keep forgetting. We do have this lovely beer here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that's probably one of the best milestones we've done in the 10 months. That partnership with Full Beard is probably one of the best partnerships out there. And I love the beer. Again, Full Beard has our beer, the KINZ and KLOMP Live 705 Blonde Ale beer. So if you have a chance to, grab the 705, if you like the 705, ask for the KINZ and KLOMP can. And again, we joke these are going to be collector's items down the road.
Look at Laurie's comment.
Or collecting dust in a recycling can years from now. Who knows?
I'm laughing at Laurie's comment. Yeah.
What'd she say?
Yeah, I should lift my shirt like Robbie G. The flies will go.
Yeah, you don't want to be lifting. I'm not lifting anything on my end here.
Okay, pal. Go drink your beer, and I'll see you tomorrow night at Robbie G.
You got her. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. It's going to be a great show. Top Shelf Lounge. Make sure you go and support another great local establishment, Laura Lee. And again, she's going to be stocking her fridge. She has these cans available at the Top Shelf Lounge.
Swat these flies, Kinsman. They're driving me nuts.
Well, you have to say it's that nursery run. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Right?
All right, watch this. Shoe fly.
All right.